Morning, everyone. Welcome to CME Traveling's Daily Coffee Talk. I'm Marsha.
I'm Curt.
And it is TGIF, and there's several more F's that I could add to that. But it is hot. Yesterday, the day before, I'm over here walking around with a sweater on, and today I'm like, turn the air conditioning up, and look.
Not up, you don't turn it up.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Make it go on. And look, guess what? Somebody else was like, yeah, cut it up. And that's unusual. That's unusual. Yeah, Kurt's finally hit menopause too.
I say turn the air conditioner down though, so that it kicks on.
Did you hear what I said?
73 to 72 is down.
You've hit menopause.
Oh, good gracious. I don't know about that.
Menopause? That's why they call it
freezes me to death. Yeah. Is that it?
It is hot. So if you see us
it's just
sweating,
humid. I tried to tell her. I said it's very humid in the house today.
If I could have turned that thing down to 50, I would have this morning. Just throwing that in there. Okay, today's question is a no-brainer. Okay, because
should this social media person on TikTok, don't care who she is, but anyway.
I don't care who she is.
Well, I don't know her, and
okay.
I mean I think she's pretty dumb. But that did a video on how to smuggle liquor on board, and that was on board the Carnival Conquest from March the 31st.
And they showed shampoo bottles and stuff with the liquor in there.
If you're going to do that, why would you film it and then put it? I know before we ever got into YouTube,
we may have done it.
No,
we wouldn't have
we've
done
never.
it.
I'm done.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Are you fine? Are you finished? Oh, look at your little face. Okay, so
Click end.
If you are going to do a video and you're trying to put it out there to millions of people and you want people to watch it, don't do stupid stuff and get yourself in trouble and get yourself banned from from life on a cruise, because guess what? That means not doing videos anymore. And if any of the other brands caught it, they should ban her too, because why would you want that person on there? Not only did they smuggle it on there, but they're showing you how to smuggle it on there. And it's just not worth it. Buy the bottle of alcohol, buy a couple of drinks, or buy the package, but you're being banned for life is not worth it.
This one, I see more justification in this one than the one who, no, both of them. The one who tampered.
Remember the water bottle incident?
They tampered with the water. Yeah. Even, it's just one of those things where even if you did a joke, you should not put that, especially somewhere on a ship where, like Marsha's words have said, they get cooties on the ship and,
Yeah, now all of a sudden it's like, I got banned from the ship. Oh my goodness.
And I heard
here's a GoFundMe to help me get legal support.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. I think she's even trying to find.
To her defense, guys.
What?
To her defense, there's idiots out there that have got banned from a ship, put it on YouTube, fussed about it, and then got put on the ship as like ship ambassadors. I'm not sure that teaches people how to do it the right way too. Remember the two guys,
No.
Yeah. Anyway, same difference.
No, it's not. No,
yes,
that didn't happen that way. You're totally off there.
Doesn't matter. Don't do dumb stuff. That's all I'm saying. Don't do dumb stuff.
So in other words, you're saying if you complain, it squeaky wheel,
seems to get the worm here.
Well, I don't know that that's what's happening here. So
I hope they ban her. I hope they don't let her back on. And
they've done ban her.
I want her.
They've done.
I think that she should have to come every day to the port and wave at the people.
No.
I'm just kidding, but that would be funny.
Okay.
And she'd have to wear this big sign that says, "I'm the loser that did this." Yeah. Hey, it could happen to the best of us.
National Calendar Day is
Happy Water
Flower Day.
We got a water. Look at this poor flower right here. You can't see it on screen, but this thing is like laying down like this.
Very early in here with Scott McNeil. Thanks for coming by, bud.
Morning, Scott.
And
Cruising
Bone-Tired
is fun
Travelers.
anytime. Good morning.
Cruising is fun anytime is in here.
Good morning, Janine.
Let's see. I have a crown.
Why she got a crown? Did I miss something?
No clue.
Okay.
I have zero clue of what the crown thing.
Depends on what kind of crown she's talking about.
Oh, I saw this right here. This is Well, we got the poll question there, yes or no,
Uh-huh.
and we got about 12 votes there. Anyway, there's this thing called community right here. You see this?
Uh-huh.
And
Oh!
the first one in here was Scott McNeil, and I don't know what this does. But you
Community
get
leaderboard.
XP. I don't even know.
I think it's
haven't
rigged because Scott McNeil should technically be first. He's always in here, the first one in there.
Him or John or somebody, but
Yeah.
I know that. But
I like that.
see the little crown thing right here,
Oh, yeah.
and then there's 1, 2, and 3. I don't know.
We don't know what that is.
We
Anyway,
don't- we-
let's
we
talk
have no
about what we're
idea
supposed to
what
be
that
talking
is.
about today because you're way off the key. You got to get back on the roll here.
At least I know what I'm talking about.
You
Let's
do?
see.
You know what you're
PK
talking about?
Adventure Travels. Good morning.
I'm getting my clothes on this morning, and we are running late because neither one of us went to sleep when we were supposed to last night. And I hear, "What are we going to talk about today?" And I'm thinking, you had all day yesterday to come up with something to talk about, and you waited until 5 minutes before the show starts for me to come up with something. I'm just throwing that out there. It is Friday though.
Who usually does that part every day?
Do you know why?
Okay, let's quit right here.
Yeah.
Let's go on to Scott from Good Morning.
Hey, Scott.
They're like, it's just the same old bunch
Same
arguing,
old,
yeah.
Same old usual stuff, right?
Back and forth banter.
Mandy, good morning. Thanks for being here this morning with us.
Yes, Mandy. Let's see. Now, here they're making a comment right here.
It's funny. My cruise news that is coming out later today is about the TikToker that got banned. There you go.
Oh, really?
I know
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of people are talking about it.
Yeah.
I understand videos and trying to get away with stuff and things like that, but
Short,
doing
showing.
stuff like that and then going, we were on. Just by the way, we were on this cruise at this date and this time. Here's our cruise numbers and our full names and addresses. By the way, we did this. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe show a little video while you're at home, showing the bottles or something. Maybe they could pretend to do that.
No,
But
stop talking.
no. I'm just, what I'm saying is they were talking about how it wasn't real. Well, if it wasn't real, you shouldn't have done it on the cruise ship the way they did. They could have pretended to do it another way.
Same way the lady did with the tampering of the bottle.
Everything's pretend once you get caught.
Yes, this is so true.
Salty but sweet. One of us is salty, period. There is no sweet. The other one's got some sweet in it.
Good morning,
Linda, good morning. Thanks for being here this morning.
I don't know anything
I don't even
about
know
that
how
stuff.
y'all are getting it quiet.
We don't know anything about that stuff.
Still burning.
I seen it says community on there.
I like that.
Little,
I
and
do
it does
see
look
that.
like a little crown. It says community.
I don't even know where that came from.
Nope.
I hadn't seen that before.
At least here's someone chiming in saying banned.
Oh, she said something before that, and she's put star band maybe. I don't know. Okay. Look at me like
Why
that.
do you
one-
keep
Look
saying
at me
things
like
that
that one
has,
more
you
time.
don't even know what you're looking at? I don't get that because
Good
you
morning-
can't see that
good
far
morning,
anyway.
Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott. I hope y'all have a super great day. Kurt's not going to make it through the weekend, so I'll be doing the show by myself.
Why does she
Monday.
try to read this over here? It's not. That's what we put it over here because you can't read it anyway. Sea Leg Journey's on this
Hey,
morning.
good morning.
And
Chat.
today's Friday. So
And
he'll
I
be on.
heard what he's talking about.
Okay.
Freaky Friday with sharks.
All right. The Moonlight Adventures.
I love their logo.
Very good.
It looks like them too.
Matter of fact, me and him spoke about that. Poor Dwayne.
Sleeps in a
Parka.
parka.
He freezes to death.
Kurt is normally over there shivering, and I got this really thick blanket. I'll just throw it over him every once in a while if he keeps complaining. But last night I was even hot. I was like, it just would not get cold enough. And now, I'm sweating
What
over
was
here.
funny is the temperature was set on 73 and you cut it to 72 and it ran for like a second.
And then it cut off. That's concerning. That is concerning. I promise you it's not 72 in here. Denise Band, they stole your crown on, phony. They took her crown.
I have no clue. You stole my crown. Listen to them.
They're
Back
fussing.
and forth. Okay, right here, Mandy. There
has been videos out about that for years. They
Yes,
just now it's being more serious. I agree with that, Mandy. I think what is happening is that they did tell everybody earlier. It was either earlier this year or mid-year last year
stricter.
that they were going to start cracking down on stuff like that, and they have been. You see the dog walking around while you're on a cruise ship now, and you didn't used to see that where they would walk through the hallways and through the rooms and
Right here, play stupid games,
win stupid prizes. I love that.
That is a good.
That's,
Right here, also PK Adventure says.
I love how after she got those, she got banned. She goes and whines about, I did not smuggle alcohol.
It was
just
juices.
juice.
I saw that. I saw it.
Why would you smuggle juice on?
Now I've not went to whoever she is. Never went to her page or anything. I don't want to give them no kind of click. I've just seen what's been in the news. That's what I've saw so far. Look who's in here.
Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, salty and sour Curt, and the lovely and always beautiful Marsha. The real cat, you clicked that off. You didn't even
Do you not know the rest of that by heart?
Ohio Travels with Chris, good morning.
Anyway, good morning.
I swear this doll is
the
gonna
real
go.
captain is here, he said. You could finish it out. I mean, you do have,
I'm going to stab him.
Well, good morning, Chris.
Woosah, it's Friday, and he's already got my blood pressure up, and I haven't even gotten to work yet, people. I haven't even gotten to work yet, and he's already driven me crazy.
Let's see. Oh, look who's in here with us too.
Najima Brown, good morning. Thanks for being here this morning.
YouTube gives you a crown for being the top
or number two chatter. Okay.
Oh, so as people
whoever,
chatter in here,
it changes.
Oh, really?
We know everything about what we're doing. We are so into.
I have not.
We are so
I know
tech
nothing
savvy.
about this chatter thing. That's totally new to me. I saw it yesterday. It's the first time I seen it, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
Scott, you need to chat more because you should get a crown.
YouTube started with a purple crown. The more you talk, the more likely you are to get crowned. LOL.
Okay. Let's see who's a chatty Cathy at the end of the show.
Here we go. Right here. The more you chat,
the more points you get.
Now,
okay.
Does the person that's like our channel, what do we get? Anything?
No. You get people with crowns, Curt. You get people with crowns. Good morning, Bruce and Cindy with Ocean.
There they are.
I'm just going to let y'all know it's been a rough morning. It's been
he says,
pulling teeth to get through this.
I'm a number 2. I stay number 2.
This weekend we're going to go visit friends. We have 29. That's 29. That's less than 30 days before we get on our next cruise. We have 150 days before we get on our October cruise with friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 233 days for our Grandiosa. And then we have 316 days for the ABCs and U cruise. I hope everybody here has already gotten on it because I just can't wait.
Let's see. It has something to do with how often someone posts, and Super Sticker Chat still have not dived into it yet. Okay, so at least you know. At least you informed me that much.
A lot more than what we knew.
Right here, Sea-Leg says,
I may not get a crown, but I got a dog food commercial. There you go.
Talk about dogs. It's because you have doggies. You show your doggies a lot. Our doggie's going to be gone.
I keep my dogs put up.
Hey, look who's in here and on vacation.
Hey, good morning, John. Go, Curt would not let me cut this one this morning. He said,
ain't gonna be.
John's not going to be in there.
And I almost switched my mind. I was like, he might pop in.
Morning, John. I'm so glad you're here. It's been a rough morning. Trying to get through here this morning. Curt has just been so sassy. I just think he needs an attitude adjustment. Now, I'm willing to give it to him. Mm-hmm. Out there.
Did you hear how quiet that went? Linda, I'm just a chatty cat.
Chatty cat.
Trying to keep
the crown. Yeah, everybody's putting all this stuff in here now to.
Look
hey,
here,
okay.
Me too, Chit.
Right when he said my name, I was like, dang, I've got to drag it back to see what they said about me. Yep. It happens sometimes.
Hey, Law
Jones, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for being with us this morning. Let's see. Let me roll on through here a little bit.
I was talking yesterday about unique vacations and things to do, and I talked a lot about it on the show, and then when I started looking at my YouTube last night, all these amazing places popped up that were like unique places to stay for a mini vacation. It'd be like a weekend vacation or maybe even a week-long vacation, but it was
Unique
near.
places?
Yeah, it was near us. It's like
Oh.
Tennessee and North Carolina and those kind of places. So
Yeah.
we could go to them. I keep the thermostat on 68.
Good gracious.
Wayne pushes it up to 72 when I'm working. Yeah. I would like to set this down to like 71 and then break the thermostat so where it has to stay at 71. That's what I would like because Curt always moving it up. Hey, good morning. It's a cruise life. Morning, Pete and Lisa. Quick hello today, guys. We're on the road sightseeing. Well, enjoy. Me and Curt are going to actually be on the road today. And what's cool is right now is beautiful and sunny. And what we're going to be doing is trying to beat the storms.
Hey, you know, we could videotape what sometimes goes on. You know, sometimes Marsha has a drink here before we leave on some of our road trips. Should we show people how to do that, and then we're going to get banned from driving?
It wouldn't.
But you don't drive.
I don't drive when I drink. No. I do not drink and drive. I do carry
no,
the
she
largest
she definitely
cup
don't.
I
She
can
don't
find.
drive anywhere anyway, unless you don't.
And you know what? We ended up pouring half of that drink out. You are an alcohol abuser, Curt. You did not
goodness.
even. We did not even finish that drink.
I just reminded me if you did something like that, and then they, you know, that'll be the next step, maybe.
Hey,
but,
that's right. Pull you over. To make sure
that would suck to be banned for life because
imagine
and
how
that's
many
across
young people
all
in
carnival
college sneak it
ships.
on them before their
Yeah.
frontal lobe develops. That's right.
That's good.
In fact, 99% of the people that get on cruise ships with us, their frontal lobe has not developed. Right, Curt?
Oh, sure. Blue cards. Let's see. He's headed into the office. There was something he was at number 3 there. Yes, you were.
All right.
Yep. Let me go on down through here. Oh, the Fam Adventures.
Good morning, Ron.
Yeah. And thanks for being with us this morning. Hope you're doing very
Ron
well.
might get in there and move up on that list. He may get a purple crown. I don't need no stinking crown. John, you're right. You're number 1 in our book no matter what. You and Scott both.
Yeah.
Number 1.
You got a blue wrench.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to us, that counts for something. You know? Let's see. I'm just saying. Kathy Mills, good morning. And Vicky from Foodie's Vacations.
Good morning, Vicky. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Ron said right above that, he says, oh my, but the power bill.
Oh, going back to what she said about, you know, she would break off that thing and leave it cold here like Arctic. It helps people when you don't get under something that's this thick of a blanket, and you get underneath it and you lay, and then you go, I am so hot. Let's turn that air down.
Tell the truth about what kind of blanket I'm laying under because it's summer. Tell the truth.
Oh,
it is
one of my grandma made.
It's very thin. It's a summer quilt. And
Not a summer quilt.
You should be able to, you have to, you know, the only reason they made covers is so that you keep the, you know, spiders and the flies and anything else that's creepy crawly out there in the world off of you while you're sleeping.
I've seen how
so
y'all
you
work.
have to have a blanket on, but you also have to have it 58 degrees to keep it cold. I don't see the problem in that at all. Just saying.
Okie dokie.
I do the same in the winter, though. I save money in the winter because I keep it really cold and I wear a blanket.
That's true.
Poor Dwayne, my foot. He has that beard to keep him warm. There you go, Curt.
Beard don't do nothing. Don't keep my feet warm.
Kurt's over there with his teeth chattering, going, Marsha, can we please turn the AC up? And I'm like, no, Curt, you cannot.
Oh, I guess we're talking about what's the temperature you keep your
AC on,
today?
yeah.
71
degrees.
That's, yeah. Is that
See?
hot or cold, huh?
And we used to keep it lower, but when we got the new AC, we didn't have to keep it down as much to keep the same temperature in the house. So.
Oh, let's go with this. 25 votes came in. Should the cruise passenger that did a video on how to smuggle liquor, hardly know, on board be banned for life? And 72% of y'all said yes. Okay, someone that answered no, please answer me why not. That's all I want to know. And I don't want to argue with them. I just want to know.
Why?
Give me a reason why she shouldn't be banned. That's all. That's all I want to know is just what's the reason. And nobody attack them.
Vicky
okay?
says foodie vacations 76 in the summer and 70 during the winter. See, she keeps hers to where it's economical. Okay, Allie D, good
76.
morning.
You couldn't handle 76 in the
I
summer.
would not. I would literally melt into a puddle.
Linda?
69, anything higher than that, and then 70 is hot. 100% good.
Hey, Allie. I sleep and with my
Allie
room at
D.
62.
There you go.
And during the day it's 68.
I like it really cold when I go to sleep.
John Gaylor.
Our bedroom AC is set at 66. Woohoo! Yay! I should have done that poll, so I would have won today. If I'd done that poll, I'd have won. Everybody says keep it cold. That's what I'm saying.
I can't.
Keep it cold.
I bet you y'all's bills are at least $200 or more. Our bill. Okay, real quick, and this is I'm gonna say this like bragging. Has our bill been over $150 in the past year?
Not since we got the new AC unit. I mean the new HVAC unit.
Yeah, it's not been over 100. Now, we've been blessed.
This month it'll go up just because it said it.
She runs that air today. That's why. Oh my gosh.
It's been cool for the last couple of days.
Hey,
And
these folks live in Florida and they
keep it more than 76 in the summer. Can't afford the power bill. I got
see.
you.
Oh, they talking about your dog coming in right
Oh
here.
yeah, Bailey. She's a little upset with us because we're leaving her for the weekend, and she's kind of pouting.
She don't even know it, but you know.
She knows it because we got out her stuff and set it on the counter.
Yeah.
And when you do that, she knows she's going somewhere, and she
There's a
walks
cross
around
between excitement
and like,
and
whoa, what are you doing? Where am I?
well,
going?
her last few trips were to the doctor, so I'd say she's not real excited.
Yeah, she got
let's
shots.
see. What we got? We got 822 right now.
We live
so.
in a colder climate. Even in the winter, that's what we keep our home at. Even in the summer, the nights are cool. Allie D, that's nice. That is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt has me down here living in the south.
Cruising is fun.
Roasting.
Says, after looking at it, I never wanted to smuggle liquor on board. No, I don't. I have no. Yeah. There's no desire in that.
Nah.
It's not really worth it. You must really drink a lot. That's what I'll say. I'll go ahead and call
Or
it that.
I'm gonna tell you something you could do, and I don't recommend this to go on a cruise ship. But if you're ever going out and about somewhere, and it may look like it's gonna rain, there are some really cool umbrella alcohol holders.
Hey.
I'm just throwing that out. I didn't say to use it on a cruise ship or anything. I just said if you're going out and about, like if you were going shopping or something and you needed an umbrella.
Wow. You're really talking about that. I'm sure Scott's Power in Arizona is not cheap. I bet
it's not.
Let's see. What else are you talking about?
I blamed it on the greenery. I don't know what he's talking about. It's the greenery.
Oh, it's the greenery. I don't know. I think there's something back up through here I missed. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
You did, Scott. He had a Bailey before he passed. Bailey is going to live forever. I'm just letting you know.
She's wanting to go Geo.
I know.
Here.
She's going to have to wait.
You talk to him. I'll go with because she's
got to go.
Yeah, she's got to go.
It's sunny out. It's been kind of rainy for the last couple of days, and she's the princess who doesn't like to get her feet wet. So what she does is she goes straight. I'm talking about at the very edge of the asphalt. She does her business and comes straight back in here because her feet get wet, and then she spends the rest of the day licking her paws to keep them clean. Good gravy! You shook the world when you did that. The world, Kurt. The world.
Did y'all miss me? Let's see. Let's see that in there. Let's see what Mandy said. She's been on a roll today.
I don't think they should be banned for life. Mm-hmm. They can put a pricey fine on it and make them pay it before they ever before they're allowed to cruise again. They have to pay the fine. They're serious about wanting to cruise again.
I see penalty. I see you're pointing the penalty like that, or also a penalty for say 2 to 3 years.
Or I like my idea better. Make them stand at every cruise port with a sign saying "Do not hide liquor in your bags."
And as some people said, make young dumb mistakes. I didn't think they were that young.
I thought they were
Did you
kind
see
of
the
our
people
age. I thought they were like in their 50s. Maybe I'm wrong.
I have. Could be a lot of. Makeup.
Hey, we appreciate the comments and,
Yes.
and thank you for
Thank
letting
y'all
us
so-
know
thank
why
you,
you
thank-
voted that. We're not going to judge.
But I do see that. I mean, for life's, yeah, for some, especially those that are very young.
You could also make them get a clear luggage bag, and everything in it has to be clear, and they have to test
No,
everything that
can't-
goes in their bag. You know, that kind of stuff.
Could be. Let's see what John Gaylor says right here.
When it's cold outside, we open the window and put a fan in the window. We have frozen water in our on our bedstand. That is hilarious, John. Kurt will not allow me to open the windows, even in the winter, because he's
Allergy wise, I mean,
what's
she
out
knows.
there in the wintertime to give you allergies, though?
Oh, you mean in the winter?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He won't let me do that.
Well,
I'm barely.
she's not here. Okay, it's just like an instant world. Marsha, when she wants to be hot, she wants it instantly. She wants to flip a switch and it be there.
Yeah.
If she wants to be cold, flip a switch and it's there. It's just like flipping channels on TV with the remote when you had cable. And of course now you have something that takes a little bit of time to come in and it
Drives
swirls
me
and
insane.
swirls. You know, it's that kind of stuff. If you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, let's see. I think they should
sue her for the video instead of banning her.
Oh wow. Wow.
Ouch.
I never thought about that.
That would probably hurt worse.
That'll hurt. That would teach some folks, wouldn't it?
I still think she should do the walk of shame. I think that would be better.
I was watching the dog out the corner over here. She's back at the door and wondering why she ain't in
She's
yet.
standing there like, why have you not let me in?
I see her right there. Yeah.
Put the gummy down, Scott. Scott is it's a southern thing. Oh, I don't know what y'all talking about again. Kurt only lets me see part of the chat. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Manny says I'm 28. I was recently
Young?
in the past 2 years.
I like that.
I love it. And didn't always follow them rules. Hey.
Okay, so
we've been there.
we have not always followed the rules. Okay.
Glad I was
But-
young before social media. Ain't that the truth?
Thank goodness we did not have social media in our day. I remember walking in the snow uphill both ways to get to school. No, just kidding. I remember when we still had the telephones that you dialed. And remember, the little rotary dial phones. And then you mess up one number and you'd have to start all over again. That was so frustrating. And
You'd think
as a
people like us would
teenager,
have patience then.
my parents got the longest cord to stick into the phone. I think I could carry that thing all the way around the house, and I had two levels on my house.
I'd say
Some
28.
would say 28 is still young. I think 28 is still young, Mandy.
Yeah,
I feel
yes,
like
heck yeah.
I'm too old. I'm 37. Oh, listen, Scott, I'm 37. 37 years old, Scott. That is not too
What makes
old.
us feel bad is Scott's near getting, he's
Scott's-
only about 4 years off from our kids. So.
Scott could have been our child.
Mm-hmm.
We will adopt you, Scott.
Let's see. I remember smoking, and there was smoking areas in schools.
Yes.
The school I went to had
you
it.
could-
One
you
of the
could-
schools I went to.
You
did.
could actually go off campus to go eat lunch and come back.
Can you imagine? Back in the day, going, okay, y'all want to go smoke, and you're in school. Walk right over there. We're going to do a video about it.
Let's put this on video.
Yeah. There's things that I would like to see go back and go, what would you have put on video? And some of my stuff would have varied up. Two sneezes. Scott,
Sneeze day.
I don't know what the bet was today, but got 2 sneezes in.
I don't think I did it.
Oh, let me shut down the poll. It got 25 votes in. Thank y'all for voting.
I have to say that I might have bent the rule in the past.
You wasn't a
with
smoker.
with the shampoo bottles, Kurt.
Oh,
But
let's
with them
do it.
banning people when they're caught, it's not worth it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
they used
no.
to. They used to just take it if they found it, like they just confiscate it and toss it if they found it. Now they're like cracking
Well, there's a
down.
difference. If they find it, I think they still do that. They don't ban you just because.
You think they're banning them
I don't know.
because
I
they
don't
did
know.
a video of
because
it?
Different cruise lines have different procedures.
Scott could have been Curt Marsha's love child.
Is that what this says right here?
Unfortunately, Kurt and I didn't meet. We met, 11 years ago?
Well, let's move on. I understand not following the rules, but I understand that there are consequences.
There are always consequences.
Yep. They said God
Like
bless
the
you.
video that we have of Kurt doing the pole dancing is
Double
Kurt
Sneeze
not following
Friday.
not following the rules. That's what happens when Curt doesn't follow the
It's
rules.
gonna be a good day. Let's see. We got to get ready and get out of here.
Like a double yoke.
Oh, look who's in. Desiree. Good morning. Good morning to
Desiree.
you. No,
You're never
not
late.
Never late. That's right. Not at all. Everyone played Lotto today. Marsha sneezed twice.
That's right.
John Gaylor, have a great weekend, and stay safe on your.
He said I was
vacation.
allowed to smoke it at school. We had an area. Yeah, I remember going like the
Permission
principal.
slip.
The principal would be smoking when you went into and I went.
Oh,
into
over in
the
that area, yeah, I know.
No,
the
when you went to
teachers-
the principal's office, every office had ashtray this big in it,
yeah,
and they would
yeah.
smoke in the office.
All right, guys, run over there. It's going to take you straight over to Sea Leg Journeys. Go over and tell Chet hi. We thank y'all so much for being with us today. We'll see you next week, and everyone have a safe, blessed weekend and everything. And this is CME Traveling.
Daily Coffee Talk. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.